Greetings, Namaste, Mohsen Biswakarma here right now at Audio Advent, and what brings us here today is this monstrosity of a guitar by Sahana Guitars. This one's a new model to them, a Sharad Shrestha signature guitar, and the company designated name to it is the Maha-chill. It's written on behind of the headstock. Maybe you'll see it on the close-ups. We'll do later on. And as you can clearly see, the inspiration has been drawn from the Explorer shape. For those of you guys who don't think that Explorer is modern enough, this is the answer for you. And this guitar to me feels like the culmination of everything that Sahana has been doing in terms of improvement. On this guitar, you can perfectly see that the spec loading has matched the craftsmanship, or the other way around, however you put it. So yeah, the specs to this guitar will be right now on the screen. So as you can see, it's pretty spec loaded, like all the bells and whistles, ticks on the right boxes. So I really dig it. And the only one thing that I took some time to get into was the headstock, this kukuri shaped headstock. Yeah, it's not for everyone, but you'll go into it. So let's hear some sounds first. And before I forget, what you're hearing today is this guitar that goes into my Line 6 SD500X, and that goes into the Laney LV300 twin. And you are hearing it via Shure SM57, which goes into Focusrite Sapphire, and it's all being added up in Logic Pro. So let's begin. Let's hear some cleans, hear some dirt, and then I'll talk to you about this guitar, about some specifics about this guitar that I really dig as a guitar player. So yeah, let's begin without further ado. On cleans first, on the bridge. Now on the bridge again, but with the coil split engaged. And yeah, I should note that with the coil split engaged on the bridge is by far my favorite kind of clean sound on this particular guitar. Let's go to the middle. On the middle again with the coil split engaged. Now on the neck. as you could clearly hear, the simmer is existent in both the pickups. That's what I'm taking about the pickups, and I'll talk about the pickups later on a little bit more, because I have some sentimental attachment, if you may, with these pickups. And yeah, let's go try some dirt. Put some hair on the bridge first. And do the same thing with the cold split engaged. Yeah, you could really do some, like the thing I really did right now, those kind of things. That's from Mark Tremonti's new song. Yeah, really check that album out, The Dying Machine. I've been listening to it on and on. It's on my shuffle. Yeah, after the shout out to Mark Tremonti, let's go to the middle. Again on the middle with the chord split engaged. On the neck now. Again on the neck with the chord split engaged. So yeah, you just heard the guitar on its full glory, and I hope you're impressed, because I am thoroughly. And now let's talk a bit about these pickups. The pair is called the Beauty and the Beast set. The beauty being the neck and the beast being the bridge. And the name was coined by my band's guitar player, Bizet Khatri. And yeah, a quick shout out to Bizet if you're watching. And the pickups were designed for his guitar way back, maybe it's some 2 years now. And the guys from Sahana listened to our needs, his needs, and what he wanted with his pickups. And the Sahana pickups were new to us, like new to everyone. They were just making the pickups and they were just making the guitars. And we heard about them, we approached them, and it was after quite a bit research and getting to know those people, we found it really good to go with Sahana pickups than buying like Seymour Duncan's or DiMarzio. More so because of the lack of money we were in at that time, but that does not mean that we skimmed on the quality. Like, you get all the quality that you want. And the reason behind the basis behind the pickups, at least according to Pizze, was he wanted that Dimebag touch on the riffs with the bridge, but at the same time he wanted that sweet, smooth slash tone on the neck. And as weird that demand was, the guys from Sahana were really cool with helping us, especially Sabandai. He really worked hard on, he really listened to us, we really listened to him and what he wanted sound wise. And yeah, they nailed it, and they have nailed it on this too. So, and I really do love when guitar makers put small details that help your playability, help it when you're recording, help it when you're live. For example, on this particular guitar, they have put these notched speed knobs, and there are these ridges on the knobs that are really helpful when your hands are sweaty when you're live. And then comes this fixed bridge. You can see this kind of fixed bridge on the PRS SE Mark Holcomb 2, and yeah, this is a really good upgrade for players that are heavy-handed like myself. This is a really, really, really good thing. And what else? As for now, Sahana Guitars has made stainless steel fret wires or default setting on their on all of their models, and then another default is the dual carbon fiber rod reinforcements. And what else? Maybe I'm forgetting something, or maybe not. Go check out the specs. A really cool thing on this guitar, the finish. This finish is really rad, and this is actually a mahogany body, as listed on the spec, and it's a 3-piece body, more like 2-piece, and this sharp part has been joined with another piece. So a really cool finish, mahogany body with rosewood looking stain. This reminds me of at least this, when I see this, the models that strike on my mind are most of the PRS guitars that come with Macassar ebony tops. The recent one being again the PRS SE Mark Holcomb limited edition. I think they are doing a limited run on in Europe with Macassar ebony veneer. So yeah, a lot of talk about PRS. And yeah, if whoever gets this guitar, man, you're a lucky guy, and you're in for a really, really, really good treat. Besides that, this guitar has treated me well, and yeah, there's nothing that I could point out that's taking me off. It's all good, it's all well made, solidly constructed, solidly built, and great pickups on this thing, like really good pickups. I mean, yeah, what else could you ask for the money? It's NPR 80,000 marked. Go check the guitar out in the showroom in Putali Sadak, and check on the description section below for Sahana's Facebook link. And if you want to see me on Instagram, then follow me on Instagram. Yeah, I've been Monsoon. You guys have been awesome as always. I'll see you when I see you.